Are you a wandering generality or a meaningful specific? Folks, this is an interesting topic we're going to talk about today. Let me ask you a question that could literally shift the direction of your life. Are you a wandering generality or are you a meaningful specific? Now, I know that sounds like a catchy phrase, but this isn't just clever language, folks. It's a wake up call, a mirror, a powerful challenge. And if you take it seriously, it can unlock a deeper level of clarity, confidence, and purpose in every area of your life. Let's explore what this means, starting with the first side of that equation. Let's discover the truth about what keeps most people stuck in business without real progress. We're going to learn how to move from drifting through life to living with sharp intention. We're also going to hear a real life story that shows how clarity and purpose can build something extraordinary in our lives, folks. Now, what is a wandering generality, you may ask? Let's start with what many people unconsciously become. A wandering generality is someone who wakes up without a clear aim, goes through his daily routines and checklists, but never pauses to ask why. This is a big deal. He stays positive, he or she stays busy, but not always effective. Works hard, but without alignment, focus, or direction. They may be smart, they may even be outwardly successful, but without intentionality, they end up building motion and not momentum. And here's the danger: without a core mission or greater why, success becomes an accident and not an outcome. They may hit some goals, but they are not creating a life that means something. Now, let's talk about the other side of the equation. A meaningful specific is someone who doesn't live by default, they live by design. They essentially move with clarity. They know who they are, they know what they want, they know what it matters, they know why it matters. They don't just hustle, they move with intention, with purpose. They don't wait for life to happen to them. Oh no, they make life happen for them. And here's what's powerful, folks: they're not perfect, they're not flawless, but they're focused. They know where they're headed, they know where they're going. And that makes all the difference in the world and in their lives. Now, let me bring this home with a personal story. When my wife Joan and I launched our home care agency several years ago, we did not have a detailed business plan with everything laid out, nice and tidy. Oh, no, we didn't. We didn't have any investors to talk about. We didn't have everything figured out yet. Oh, no. But we had something powerful. We had a little over $12,000 credit card loan that we had taken out to fund this investment. We had a clear calling, a strong sense of purpose. We knew we're called to serve, to grow, to make an impact in the lives of the seniors in our community that we wanted to serve. That clarity is what helped us push through the uncertainty, the challenges that we face along the way. It's what actually helped us grow our agency and turn a risky leap into a multi-million dollar project or impact that we made down the road. We did not stumble into it. We had a strong sense of our purpose, our why, and that guided us step by step as we built our business. That's what Meaningful Specific will do for you, folks. That's what it'll do for you. Now, why is wandering so common in our culture today? Now, maybe you're wondering, Paul, am I drifting or am I a general, I'm not, am I being a wandering generality? Here's the truth, folks. Most people are. Most people are drifting. Not because they want to, but because they were never taught how to live with intention. We're told to go to school, get a job, start a family, pay your bills, and retire someday, right? That's what most of us thought when we were growing up. But few ever ask us, What's your purpose? What lights you up? What are you here to do? What's your calling? What are you here to create? And so what happens? We fall into a routine, right? We accept average. We live reactively instead of proactively. That leads to motion without really any meaning to it. Busy work, but not being effective. Moving, but not really advancing. That's the reality of wandering generalities. That's really what it is, folks. The power of living with intention is huge. It is huge. So, what does it take to become a meaningful specific? It means living with deliberate focus. It means making decisions based on vision, not emotion. It means aligning your habits with your vision, whatever they may be. You have goals with your values, your goals with your values, time with your priorities, relationships with your calling. Even when things aren't perfect, you keep going because you know where you're going. That clarity gives you peace, folks. It builds confidence. It attracts the right people and the right opportunities to you. Now, how to shift from a wandering generality to a meaningful specific? Let me give you a few questions that can start this shift today. What do you want your life to stand for? That's a good question you might want to ask yourself. Not just what you want to achieve, but what do you want to mean? What do you want your legacy to be? What would you like to be remembered for after you're long gone out of this earthly plane? Where am I going? What does your life, business, or impact look like in say 1 to 3 years? What's one decision I can make today that aligns with that vision, whatever it is for you? Because, folks, direction is built on one decision at a time. And here's the good news: you don't need to have all the answers figured out. You just need to start asking better questions today. Your time becomes focused, folks. Your actions become aligned, which is really what you want. Your life becomes intentional. Folks, don't wait for clarity, create it. Here's one more lie that keeps people stuck: I'll move forward once I get clear. But the truth is, clarity comes from movement, not from waiting. You don't become a meaningful specific by sitting still. You become one by stepping forward, one aligned action at a time. You don't need to see the entire path, folks. You just need to take the next step on purpose, and the next one will show up. That's what it's all about. Now, let me ask you, right now, in this season of your life, are you living like a wandering generality, or are you becoming a meaningful specific? Are you reacting to life, or are you designing it for yourself? Drop your answer in the comments and let us know. What's one area in your life where you're ready to shift from wandering to intentional? Is it your career, your mindset, your finances, your health? Your insight could spark someone else's transformation. And don't forget to subscribe for more clarity, coaching, mindset tools, and transformational breakthroughs from our company here. Now, are you ready to stop drifting and start directing your life? Let's do it together, folks. Click the link below to schedule your free 30-minute clarity session with one of our expert team of coaches. We'll help you clarify your purpose, build your personal roadmap, and take aligned action toward the success and fulfillment you were born for. Because, folks, you weren't meant to wonder. You were meant to create, to lead, and build as a meaningful specific. Let's make that shift on purpose for you.